So here is an interesting fact. When you know you have a purpose upon this planet and you're very, very keenly aware of your surroundings and just questioning your existence, you have a tendency to not realize that you being aware that you have a big purpose makes you divinely protected. And when you're divinely protective, you have such a light that is so bright. But you may ask yourself, why is it that my light attracts darkness? And why is it that I keep having a cycle of the same experiences and the same energy, just in different faces? On today's episode, I want to share that with you today so you can understand why is it that you're like a light and moths are attracted to it, but also how to ground this energy to no longer let your spirit get dismantled by physical circumstances. What is Gooch, beautiful beings? Welcome back, AwakenOnes, on another episode on Embracing Ascension series with your homegirl, Brittany Fontanez. If you're new to this channel, so glad to have you here. If you've been on this journey with me so far, gang, only love, you know who you is. On this channel, I am an energetic activator here to assist you to awaken things you have yet to see with your emotional awareness to go upon your spiritual evolution. Now, if you want to know anything about me, you could go to the description box below and go to my link tree. We'll be redirected to my Etsy shop and my healing course, Awaken Prophecy, which assists you in understanding the importance of spiritual healing. That will help you ground all that healing into your physical reality. And also you'll be redirected to my website where I sell more merch, sweatpants, t-shirts, all that good. And all my services are on there as well. Now, beautiful beings, before we get into this, please hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, and hit that notification button if you're that type of person who likes to have deep conversations and talk about things people do not talk about in today's day and age. Now, beautiful beings, today I want to share with you something that a lot of people don't get into the depth of understanding when you are having an awakening or when you're starting to question your reality. Now, you could be so far into your spiritual journey, or you could just be starting your spiritual journey. I still feel this might be vital for you to understand and hear. Now, in the beginning, I said, why does light attract darkness? And why is it that you have a cycle of repeating experiences or repeating energies in different faces? Now, I also said that when you're aware that you have a purpose upon this planet and you're on that mission and you're going after that goal to make that vision come to fruition, you have to understand you're automatically divinely protected. Yes, we are all God's children, or if you don't believe in the word God, we're all God's creation. And because of this, a lot of people are still not aware. They're still keenly intact with being of the world, not creating their own world within this world. But for you, you believe you're meant to create a new world within this world, meaning that you're not like what people considered normal. And because of this, you see things deeper. You feel things immensely, and you just have such a depth to you that people don't understand the wisdom that you hold or the aura that you have. And because of this makes you question, why are you existing upon a planet that's meant to misunderstand you? Well, I'm here to share with you, you're not meant to be understood. You're not meant to be liked. You're not meant to be loved. Reputation is of the ego. You should be more worried about your character, which people who are watching this, you do care about your character, because your character is who you are authentically. Reputation is who you care of, what people perceive you as or want them to perceive you as. And a lot of people care about their reputation. They care about their ego, ego, edging God out. So they're not aware of their existence, and they don't care to be aware of a bigger purpose, which is okay. But for you, it dogs on you, it nags at you, and you know you deserve more than what you currently have, and you know damn well you're always the bigger person who completely understands triggers, shadows, ego, why people are the way that they are, and why the world is the way that it is. And because of this, all you want to do is strive to be of service, to be of the light, to not just be of toxic positivity or love, but more about tough love, realism, being so accountable for your shit to the point you don't tolerate people projecting their shit onto you. And because of this makes you so shiny. Meaning that the reason why your light attracts darkness is because darkness likes shiny things. If you ever look at supernatural shows, what they call demons are always attracted to, it's so good to be human. They like luxurious things. And I'm not saying luxurious things are evil. I'm just saying the perception of what people have makes them bad, because it's the same way money doesn't make you a bad person. If anything, money shows you more of who you are. So if you're a person who doesn't have good intentions, you're going to do bad with it. But if you're a person who does have good intentions, you're going to do good with money. So that's what I'm saying here. Nothing in this world is bad. It's just how we perceive it and how we use it. But when we have such a light that is so illuminating, so magnificent and magnetic, a lot of dark things are attracted to that. So when you watch shows like demons are so attracted to vulnerability, to authenticity, to light, it's because it's shiny. They like shiny things. They like things, and to poke and to nag at things that they think should be tested. And this is why you're always tested. It's because you have such a light, and that light is the divine presence that you decided to become aware of and embody, because that is your sovereign energy. Because you attract such darkness and such narcissistic people and such annoying, let's be honest, a little bit of annoying experiences that are a perpetual cycle within relationships, friendships, family, job related, career related. It's because you are glorifying something that people cannot pinpoint or figure out, which makes you very mysterious. So darkness likes light because it's shiny, because it wants to crave that within themselves, because they don't know how to emanate that within themselves or even want to seek it. Because here's the thing, when you choose to go on this journey and you choose to do the healing work and you choose to feel, because feeling is healing, when you choose to do that, your vibration becomes so light and so high that people like to be around that, especially people who don't do the work like to be around that, and especially things that aren't of that like to be around that. But when you start to heal, you start to become so aware that what you attracted to you when you were broken will disgust you when you heal. Those who are strong enough to fly solo have the strongest wings. And I say this because you have to understand, when you have energy vampires, when you have people who just want to poke at you, when you know how to recuperate your own happiness, it's because they just don't know how to do that for themselves. So it's very, very vital that you are aware. Be aware, but also be aware. Be aware of these type of energies, but be aware of what is it about you that attracts this, and build discernment, which is a skill. You're not here to save anyone. Just because you're so loving and empathetic, it's time to stop identifying yourself as an empath, because that is only a mindset of victimization. Just because you attract narcissists, it doesn't mean that you're just an empath or a caring person. It just means you're fawning, meaning that the word fawning is someone who's overextending themselves too much out of trauma. Narcissists do things for the benefit of themselves. Empaths overextend in order to manipulate people to change to get what they want. So to stop identifying yourself with these things, you have to realize you're not here to save anyone. You're not here to teach anyone. You're not here to help anyone who's not willing to help themselves. Because if you love yourself that much, then you will be an example of what people can be, rather than being the helper to people who refuse to learn. So you're not here to be an assistance to anyone or everyone. You're here just to love you authentically and let people perceive you the way they want to perceive you, by you going about your journey not giving a fuck of what people think about you, and being okay with not being like the world, because that's how you create a new world within this world. So I share all this with you guys because I don't want you to allow your spirit to get dismantled by this world. Me, I've been through so much in my life that all of it should have made me a sad bitch. I'm gonna be honest. All of it should have broken me. But at the end of the day, I realized adversity is a gift. It's a guide. It's a power once you attain it. Once you realize what it's trying to teach you. Because at the end of the day, our Creator, and a lot of us may think this, why is it that God puts me through these struggles, through these cycles? And a lot of us are tempted, very, very tempted, to go to our temptations, to our desires that we know don't serve us. And it took me a long time to realize this, to the point I'm in a point in my life right now where I'm willing and I'm able to finally sacrifice the things that don't serve me to get me to where I want to be and closer to my desires, because I'm no longer satisfied by those old ways or those old energies. I'm pretty much disgusted by them, but I can give myself forgiveness and compassion because I was broken. Now I realize there was never nothing wrong with me, and that's what I want you to realize. There was never nothing wrong with you. But when we get lured back into that darkness, back into those temptations, it's because we think on a subconscious level that God doesn't really love us. God wants us to be perfect. But what if I told you our Creator puts us through these tests, through these low moments, through these adversities and obstacles? Because how does it look handing over a silver plate to someone who hasn't built the character to maintain that wealth, that abundance, that love, and not able to multiply it if they haven't gone through the reality checks they needed to go through in order to have the character to attain that and keep it and multiply it? It's like giving a child everything that they want. When they get older, they become entitled and ungrateful. That's how our Creator is. Our Creator knows we're so powerful that it puts us through all these tests because it knows we can handle it. Because we have to build that character to no longer allow this world to dismantle our spirit, when our spirit is our power, our life force. But a lot of people are attracted to the darkness because it's easier. It's quicker. I get everything quicker by going to what we call the devil. I get it quicker. But what if going the quick way and the easy way, you're only trapping yourself in a cage where you rightfully can't walk out, but you're so comfortable that eventually your time will be up and that gate will close? But instead, wouldn't it be worth it to go through those struggles, adversities, those pains, and recognize this is not here to dismantle me. This is here to rebuild me, to help me see what I have yet to understand, the power that lies within me, and give yourself the opportunity to build the character to no longer see money in the same way, to build that emotional intelligence, to no longer be attracted to particular friendships or relationships, to no longer silence yourself when it comes to family dynamics or how family treats you. What if all those things are here to help you no longer fear your power and to fear what you deserve and to no longer feel guilty or shame in choosing you over everything and everyone else, not in a selfish way, not in an egoic way, but in a way where you realize nothing is going to make me happy unless I choose to make me happy, and nothing outside of me makes me unhappy if I allow it to make me unhappy, meaning that you're not going about it by being selfish in a prideful way. You're going about it by realizing you have the right to authentically be you. If no one understands that, and if people abandon you, if people leave you, you're okay with that. Because like I said, you're divinely protected, but you're also divinely guided. Look at all the people you may look up to, who are rich, who are wealthy, who are well known all over the world. They went through so much adversity, but the one thing they all have in common is that they're grateful for those experiences because they helped them build the character that they have yet to recognize within themselves. And that's how they were able to attain the things that they have and to multiply it. So be aware and be aware. If you no longer want these cycles to repeat, then what is it about you that you keep entertaining these cycles? What is it about you that you finally need to sacrifice to let that old you be put to rest and allow the new you to make you so uncomfortable that you're willing to finally move, that you're willing to finally take that action, or you're finally willing to surrender and get still? So, beautiful beings, I share all this with you is because at the end of the day, it's really all up to you. It's really all up to you. The world's not against you. No one's against you. The reason why these cycles repeat is because you're against yourself. You're not willing to see not only how worthy you are and not only how deserving you are, but how powerful you fucking are and have always been. And finally saying, enough is enough. I'm tired of sleeping on myself. If everyone wants to sleep on me, I will no longer sleep on myself. So that gives you the opportunity to say, you know what, I'm gonna look for a new job. You know what, I'm gonna move to a new place. You know what, I'm gonna leave this person. You know what, I'm gonna cut these friends off because it no longer serves. And when you get to yourself to that place where you're so unsatisfied by everything, including the old version of you, then that's when you realize nothing outside of you never needed to change. It's you who needed to change, and therefore when you change, your outer world has to change. It will not be quick. It will be subtle. It won't be quick though. But the more you keep not repeating those old cycles, but the more repetition you build towards growing yourself, towards learning from those triggers, towards reparenting yourself, towards loving your insecurities, loving the parts of you that feel unlovable and broken, I guarantee you start realizing that, damn, this outer reality that I currently have in the circumstances is no longer true. And it's to the point that you're not only going to live in that vision inside of you, but you're going to start seeing that that's true, that's here, and that's right now. So I feel like this was like an inspirational speech. It wasn't really my goal or intention, but I wanted to share that so you can understand your work on this planet as a light being, as a healer, as a person who's going on your spiritual being, or as a person who wants to recognize how important your existence is to attain your purpose upon this planet. It's because I no longer desire for us to sleep on ourselves and to realize that our purpose is not worthless, our existence is not worthless. It's just those opinions, those projections, those limiting beliefs, those people, those things, those cycles are untrue and are a disservice when we continue to believe in them. So, other than that, beautiful beings, if you enjoyed this video and if it was needed for you, please hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, and hit that notification button. And if you want a one-on-one session with me, you can go in the description box below and hit my link tree, and you will see all the services I render on my website. Until then, please follow me on my social medias, Instagram and TikTok, and again, subscribe to this channel when I post new videos. Other than that, beautiful beings, I will see you on the new episode. And until then, stay healthy, stay safe, and know that you are loved. Only love.